Set in the crowded streets of 19th century St. Petersburg, crime and punishment centers on Rodion Raskolnikov, a destitute ex-student tormented by his desperate circumstances and a radical belief that extraordinary individuals can bypass morality. Driven by both poverty and twisted rationale, he murders a greedy pawnbroker, Alyona Ivanovna, hoping to use her money for greater good. However, he's forced to also kill her gentle sister, Lizaveta, who stumbles upon the crime scene, intensifying the horror of his deed. In the aftermath, Raskolnikov plunges into feverish guilt and paranoia. Despite his attempts to maintain composure, his erratic behavior draws suspicion. He encounters the astute investigator Porfiry Petrovich, who subtly probes him with psychological tactics, planting seeds of dread in Raskolnikov's mind. Meanwhile, Raskolnikov's compassionate friend, Razumikin, supports his ailing mother and devoted sister, Dunya, who faces her own crisis with a manipulative suitor, the menacing Svidrigailov. Racked by guilt, Raskolnikov finds solace in Sonia Marmeladova, a self-sacrificing young woman forced into prostitution to support her family. Sonia's deep faith and empathy contrast sharply with his despair, and she becomes the moral compass he desperately needs. Their emotional bond grows as he confesses the murders to her, bearing his tormented soul. A series of tense encounters follows. Svidrigailov reveals his dark intentions toward Dunya and ultimately meets a tragic end. Raskolnikov, overcome by the burden of secrecy, publicly confesses his crime, guided by Sonia's unwavering support. This confession marks a pivotal transformation. Despite his earlier intellectual justifications for the murders, he acknowledges the profound moral and spiritual cost of his actions. Raskolnikov is sentenced to Siberian exile, where Sonia accompanies him. In the novel's quiet yet profound conclusion, his hardened heart begins to soften, suggesting the stirrings of redemption. Dostoevsky weaves themes of guilt, punishment, and spiritual rebirth throughout, exploring whether true atonement can be achieved in the face of grievous sin. The grim setting of St. Petersburg mirrors Raskolnikov's internal turmoil, oppressive, claustrophobic, yet flickering with hope. By the end, his journey points toward the possibility of renewal, offering a powerful meditation on moral responsibility and the resilience of the human spirit.